I was hanging with you and then I realized I didn't think it was true.
Instead of complaining about anything, learn to be thankful for everything. Hashtag speaking from the heart. B. Fletcher.
Also, I think that it's entirely possible that multiple consciousness
Seriously, no armpit farts, no nothing.
No deal.
All right, and then we'll be back.
And fart from your armpit.
Harry, obviously, where you've been locked away for too long. Seriously, what's wrong with you? You
don't you dare laugh. Don't.
Harry, blink if I'm pretty.
Bro, we're gonna cheat the system! America!
Yamma nama doop, yamma na mamma, lama gamma goop, hey nama bebop, gamma juice, yabba da babba da when the beat drop, hey yabba dabba doo bop, hey yabba da babba da wada woo wop.
I'm really trying to wrap my head around the fact that Louis Tomlinson is most likely going to be sitting in an arena tomorrow and he is going to have to hear a song written about him. Even though I know he's heard it before, I am going to be aware that Louis Tomlinson is going to hear this man asking to adore him with his very own ears. And if I get a video of it, I'm done.
I began to pass out. Then my head hit the wall. Boom. But I had a praying grandmother.
Take that rubber off, fuck that hoe.
Slay! Slay!
He's looking for a dog. Did you find your bitch in me? Oh, you're abominable socially. You're just a little bit too much like me.
It's just taken me 45 minutes to drive 1.8 miles. And I'm still not home.
Tastes like what on a song. You don't have to say that. And it sounds just like beans.
Okay, so when I saw this headline, I obviously thought that it was fake. Like, hello. But apparently it's not.
Speaking of Harry Styles, I love Jason Sudeikis' response to a reporter asking him, what do you think of Harry Styles and dating? And he was like, well, I guess that leaves me Liam. No, Louis. Or Louis, yeah. Louis.
I'm shocked he even knows who Louis Tomlinson is.
Yeah.
So, that's interesting. Stan Jason, I guess.
I want to apologize to all of you for what I did. It was very wrong and I am very sorry. I just would like to move on and lead a normal life. You know, get a job and a wife and change my ways. And I hope this apology impresses you, even though my grandmother made me do it and I don't really mean it.
You mean you do mean it?
I mean, I do mean it. Now
I understand Spanish to a certain level.
¿Cuántos años tienes?
Oh, London?
Who would you go One Direction like crazy over?
Jay-Z for me, I think.
Really?
Yeah, he's wicked.
David Beckham.
Sorry, we recently we met David Beckham and Louis slept through it. And
Did you? I did not sleep through it. That is not true.
What happened, Louis?
Paul Higgins is to blame.
It's a bit of a sore nerve here.
So you didn't meet him?
Basically, there was just what for one reason or another, the communication didn't travel to the bus that Beckham was here, and I'm a huge football fan. I was devastated.
Oh no.
As a veteran Larry, I often forget that some people are only just now becoming Larrys, meaning this is their first time going through a PR stunt relationship. And I stumbled across this great thread by Skeptical Larry on Twitter, and I retweeted it, so definitely go check it out. So for anyone who might be feeling weak over Lyviah right now, I'm going to talk about some very clear stunt patterns that we've seen over the years. I want to start this off by saying each PR relationship is meant to come off as authentic, unique, and private. However, we're able to draw very clear similarities between them because the patterns that they're using are working. Starting off with shared clothing items and accessories. I mean, we saw this way back in the day when Halo rumors were started off with the paper airplane necklace. And now we're seeing it with the pink beanie, the cross necklace. They even tried to argue that she was wearing his dirty Vans. It's just a tactic to make them seem closer than they are. Another pattern we've seen is yacht photos. The fact that we have both Hendel and Lyviah yacht photos is just exhausting at this point. But aside from yacht photos, professional photographs that are meant to be seen as private encounters. I don't know who needs to hear this, but paps aren't just sitting in the ocean waiting for famous celebrities and their girlfriends to float on by in their private yacht. But then we also have the flip side of them casually showing up to very public, crowded locations as if they aren't going to be spotted by fans. I feel like this was a big thing with Hamil, like they would constantly go to really popular, crowded restaurants together. Like, Harry has been in the public eye since he was 16 years old. He knows better than to just randomly and casually show up to a very public location with his girlfriend. Especially considering Harry recently has hung out with Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom, as well as Ed Sheeran, yet we got 0 photos of them. And then he goes on a private yacht trip with Lyviah and goes out to a restaurant with her, and we suddenly have 1 million photos of them. If they wanted it to be private, it would be private. A final thing I want to touch on is the timing of all of these relationships. Starting off strong with everyone's favorite divorced parents, Haylor. I've talked about Haylor in depth before, but the timing of it was very strategic. It happened between Taylor's release of Red and One Direction's release of Take Me Home, which of course worked as great promo for both of those. Then we have Hendel, which happened right before the release of HS1, leading to many songs being speculated to be about Kendall. Hamil started and ended before the release of Fine Line, making Fine Line a breakup album and her voice literally being on one of the songs. And now we're stuck here, with Lyviah obviously working as promo for Don't Worry Darling, when in reality it's just sort of tarnishing both of their reputations, but that's none of my business. So to anyone who might be feeling weak over Lyviah right now, I just want to remind you that there are very clear patterns that we've seen over the years, and this is nothing out of the ordinary. I understand it sucks that it's your first stunt relationship that you're going through, however, this is going to pass. Don't Worry Darling promo will come out, maybe they'll wait till after the movie is released, then we'll get a breakup article and it'll all be over. It's not fun. I know it's not fun. However, this will pass, I promise.